Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to the WWE 2K25 Universe Mode series. And we're here on Friday Night SmackDown, kicking things off with the Hall of Famer, the man who we haven't seen since SummerSlam in 2K24 as he lost a loser leaves WWE match with Dirty Dominic Mysterio. But Rey Mysterio is back in 2K25 as the general manager of Friday Night SmackDown. So we're about to hear some words from Rey Mysterio as he makes his big return to the WWE.
Orale, SmackDown, ¿qué pasa mi gente? Damn, it feels good to be back, man. It's been a long time, huh? Since SummerSlam. Since my own blood, mi propio hijo, sent me away. But Mira, no hard feelings, right? Because after 6 months away, I am officially back.
Oh, God. Well, of course, Dirty Dominic Mysterio couldn't help himself. Has to try and spoil the return of the Hall of Famer, his father, Rey Mysterio. But Dominic Mysterio doesn't look too pleased right now. I'm sure he's probably wondering why Rey Mysterio is even back in WWE after losing that match all the way back at SummerSlam. Dominic Mysterio at that time was the Intercontinental Champion, so if he had lost, then that championship would have been vacated, but luckily for him, for Dirty Dominic Mysterio that is, he was victorious. Let's see what he's got to say.
No. This ain't right. This ain't fair. This ain't legal, Rey. I don't know what game you're playing, but I was there at SummerSlam. Todos vieron what happened. You lost. I climbed that ladder. I grabbed that contract, and you had to leave WWE forever, para siempre.
Mijo, calme, take a deep breath. Porque me estás volviendo loco, bro? Yeah, I lost, but you didn't let me finish, huh? Mira, now that I'm general manager, that means I don't need a contract as a wrestler to be here, Vado. Which means I can make matches, I can book shows, and I can, well, let's just say, I can make your life a living hell.
You can't do that. You can't just walk in here and act like you run the place.
Oh, pero sí I can. And as my first official act as general manager. Dom, you're in a match. Right now.
Okay, so Rey Mysterio, the general manager of Friday Night SmackDown. Dominic not too pleased by that. But Rey Mysterio's first act as general manager is going to be to put Dirty Dominic Mysterio in a matchup here this evening. But the question is, who will his opponent be? I'm guessing this is him. Penta? Well, he was undrafted. Oh my goodness, a steel chair. That's Chad Gable, the United States champion, just looking to wipe out Penta here on Friday Night SmackDown with that steel chair. So it seems like Penta may be heading back to Friday Night SmackDown in WWE 2K25. He was undrafted, as I stated before, but it seems like maybe Rey Mysterio, the new general manager, may have pulled some strings to ensure that Penta can stay on Friday Night SmackDown for WWE 2K25. But, I mean, Chad Gable is having his way with Penta right now. And Chad Gable now sending Penta face first into that glass. Well, they're in the backstage area, and it seemed like Penta has just arrived here on Friday Night SmackDown. But Chad Gable trying to make it the last time that we see Penta. And well, if he continues here, then that could very well be the case in this situation. It's looking very, very bleak for Penta right now. He seems a little bit stunned. Been put through 3 or 4 actually windows here. Face first, and now what on earth is Chad Gable thinking now? Just dragging Penta to the car park. Is he going to try and maybe drive Penta out of here? Hold on a second. Face first into the... Oh, no. Don't do this. No, Chad Gable. Don't, no! Oh, my goodness. The hands trapped inside of the car door. And well, Penta now. What is Chad Gable thinking? Putting him head first through the window of the car. Well, what on earth has gotten into Chad Gable here? Now just tossing a trash can at Penta. And Chad Gable's off. Well, I don't know if we're going to see Penta for quite some time here because he's in quite a state. We need some medical staff backstage right now because Penta seriously needs some assistance. Well, who's his opponent going to be then, Dirty Dom? Oh my goodness. Well, Dirty Dominic Mysterio thought he may have gotten away with it here. As Chad Gable wiping out Penta. And it is official that Penta has actually signed a contract with Friday Night SmackDown. So he went undrafted. But Rey Mysterio has clearly pulled some strings to bring Penta to Friday nights and keep him here on the blue brand following WWE 2K25 Universe mode. But now Dirty Dominic Mysterio has to face off against the Punisher, it seems like. Damian Priest making his way into the ring. And Dirty Dominic Mysterio, as I said before, thought that he gotten away with it. He thought maybe he wouldn't have to have a matchup here tonight. But Rey Mysterio has clearly found an alternative. And I'm not sure whether this is any better than having to face off against Penta. So good luck to you, Dirty Dom. As Damian Priest looks to kick off his 2K25 Universe Mode series. But the same can be said for Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Let's not underestimate him. In 2K24, he did become the Intercontinental Champion. And here we go, bell rings and a big right hand by Damian right out of the gates. Now these two just locking up in the center of the ring. And Dirty Dominic Mysterio driving Damian Priest into the corner here, getting the upper hand here. Well, interesting that is. Now they're going to lock up again here. And Damian Priest, is he going to be able to get the upper hand this time? He can. He's driving Dominic Mysterio into the far corner, trying to assert his dominance. Perhaps a little bit embarrassed by the way this match started just there. As now Dirty Dominic Mysterio in a little bit of trouble as Damian Priest is just gripping a hold of the upper shoulders of Dirty Dom there. And now Damian Priest has Dominic Mysterio right where he wants him, and now looking to lock in an armbar here, looking to extend that elbow. But is he going to be able to do it? Dominic Mysterio trying to put a block in here. And Damian releases the hold. And Damian Priest now, didn't really see him too much in 2K24 Universe mode. We did see him have a bit of a feud with Finn Balor, which ended at SummerSlam. But after that, we didn't really see much of Damian Priest. So Damian Priest now, oh my word, Dominic Mysterio off with a springboard into the moonsault, into the cover here. He feels like he's done enough. But Damian Priest able to kick out. So Damian Priest looking to kick off his 2K25 Universe Mode series with a fresh start. But the question is, will he be going after a World Championship or will he be going after the mid-card title? I guess we'll have to wait and see, and that could maybe be determined right here. Big slap across the face by Damian to Dominic Mysterio. Dominic Mysterio trying to hold his own against the Punisher here, but I'm not sure how wise that is. Damian Priest now gets the upper hand. And again, big right hand by Damian. These two are almost out on their feet here as Damian Priest into the big kicks and a big forearm to follow. And oh my word, Damian Priest bringing the straps down. So Dominic Mysterio, this could be all over. Planted face first. Into the cover goes Damian Priest for the victory. Could he do it? He's done it. Massive victory for Damian Priest to kick off 2K25. So Damian Priest, could he maybe be heading for the World Championship, or is he going to go after that mid-card title? I guess only time will tell. Ladies and gentlemen, as we move on with the show, we have Jada Parker making her debut on Friday Night SmackDown, and she has the opportunity here this evening to progress in a tournament to determine who will head to the Money in the Bank Premium Live event in an 8-superstar ladder match to determine the first ever United States Women's Champion. So Jada Parker has a big opportunity here tonight. She could be the first woman involved in that ladder match at Money in the Bank. So we do have to head to Backlash first, but Money in the Bank will be coming after Backlash. So we still have a couple of months until the United States Women's Champion will be crowned. And could that woman maybe be Jada Parker? And well, Jada Parker has a big challenge ahead of her because she is coming up against the Pitbull from American Made. It is Ivy Nile. Ivy Nile also making her debut in WWE 2K Universe mode in our series. So she has a big opportunity to maybe progress into that ladder match as well at Money in the Bank. She is undrafted, so if she is successful here, then she will actually earn herself a contract, although she did actually move over to Friday Night SmackDown with Chad Gable, so maybe she does have a contract, but either way, it's a big opportunity for Ivy Nile here this evening. And let's get this matchup underway. So Jada Parker and Ivy Nile both with a point to prove here this evening. But the question is, who will come out victorious here? Big kick to kick things off here by Ivy Nile. Straight out of the gate, she's taking the fight to Jada Parker. And Jada Parker finds a big reversal now. Big shoulder tackle using her power is Jada Parker. It's not often that the Pitbull gets outpowered, but Jada Parker can definitely match anyone's power in the division. Is now back to her feet is Ivy Nile, sent into the corner. And Jada Parker now with Ivy Nile up. Big slap across the midsection. Did you hear that? And now Jada Parker driving into the midsection, driving all the air out of the lungs of Ivy Nile. Ivy Nile now finding a big reversal. Now going for some ground and pound. The frustrations for Ivy Nile really boiling over here. Now just looking to hyperextend that arm and that elbow on Jada Parker. Now big kick to the spine as well to follow. Ivy Nile, I'm sure, wants to bring the United States Championship back to American Made. Chad Gable, of course, is the men's United States Champion. And we did see him earlier on tonight take out Penta at the start of the show. So he clearly feels a little bit threatened by the luchador. As Jada Parker now shoved away. Big right hand by Ivy Nile. Big kick as well. And now these two in the center of the ring, trading blows. The crowd don't really know who to cheer for here, it seems like. Big slap across the face by Jada Parker, and one to follow by Ivy Nile. Who on earth is going to stay standing here? Big strikes. These two out on their feet right now. My, oh my. Back and forth we go. My goodness, how are these two still standing? Well, they're just laying into each other now, evenly matched. Big strikes. My goodness. The bruises all over the face of Jada Parker. And these two are going to go at it again. What are they thinking? Jada Parker clearly trying to prove her point here. Send a message to the Pitbull. And she gets the upper hand here. Big strikes by both of these two women. Well, are they even going to make it to Money in the Bank at the moment? I'm not even so sure. Although they do have a couple of months, so it's probably a good job this is the first matchup in this tournament. And again, these two just trading, laying into each other. Oh my goodness. How are they still standing? Ivy Nile now looking for a German suplex, but big reversal found by Jada Parker. And a big kick to the side of the head as well. Ivy Nile now, big forearm to the face. And Jada Parker could be in some deep, deep trouble. As Ivy Nile was maybe thinking about grabbing a weapon, perhaps. As what's she thinking now? Not sure what she's doing, but maybe she was thinking about heading up to the top rope, but a big kick to the side of the head and now into the pinfall. Ivy Nile feels like she's done enough here, but just not even a 1 count for Ivy Nile. As now Jada Parker with a big shoulder tackle. And Ivy Nile with a big reversal, looking for a Hurricane Rana, but Jada Parker able to find a way to avoid that. Now Jada Parker again with Ivy Nile up on the midsection. Oh my word, big strikes. And Jada Parker gonna head up to the top rope. Ivy Nile in big trouble. Jada Parker driving all the air out of the lungs of Ivy Nile, and this could be all over. Into the pinfall for the victory. No! Big kick out found, and Jada Parker cannot believe it. Well, which one of these two women is going to progress to the Money in the Bank into that ladder match? Jada Parker looked like she was down and out for a minute there, but slowly making her way back into this one. Ivy Nile, though, not going to lie down lightly. Driving Jada Parker down to the mat. And now Ivy Nile signaling for the end here. Trying to set up Jada Parker. Jada Parker in deep trouble. Into a bit of a dragon sleeper here. Cranking down on the neck, but big knees to the face found by Jada Parker. Able to break the hold. And now Jada Parker with Ivy Nile into a running power slam. Jada Parker really utilizing her power here. As now she just takes a moment. Jada Parker slowly bringing Ivy Nile back to her feet. Both of these two superstars seem down and out. Here's Jada Parker. Couldn't quite connect. I believe she may have been going for that hip attack. But now Ivy Nile into a modified suplex. Impressive stuff. Probably something that she's learned from Master Chad Gable. Oh, big reversal found again by Jada Parker. Big shoulder tackle once more. And these two, probably match of the series so far. Leaving it all out on the line right now. As Jada Parker now measuring Ivy Nile and diving to the outside with a suicide dive, wiping out the pit bull. And then a big knee. Oh, she misses out on that one. Ivy Nile finding a way to avoid it. Big strikes now. And Jada Parker into another body slam. Onto the concrete floor this time. And then Ivy Nile slammed down again. The bruises beginning to show around the ribcage of Ivy Nile. But she's going to keep fighting here. Now Ivy Nile driving Jada Parker down to the floor. And a big kick to the spine as well by the Pitbull. I have no idea who's going to come out on top in this one. Both of these women evenly matched here this evening. As Jada Parker now heading up to the top rope. She's going to fly here. Waiting for Ivy Nile to get back to her feet. Big shoulder tackle. Wiping out the Pitbull. And now into the cover, looking for the victory to progress to Money in the Bank. No, big kick out found again by Ivy Nile, and Jada Parker still cannot believe it. She thought this match was done multiple times here. And now, big suplex connecting by Jada Parker. And Jada Parker now, oh my word. Ivy Nile in big trouble, big hip attack connecting, that's got to be it. Into the pinfall, Jada Parker for the victory. No! Ivy Nile is still in there. How is the Pitbull still fighting here? Just look at the bruises around her ribcage, and Jada Parker's going for it again. Looking to finish off Ivy Nile. No! She misses out on this one. Ivy Nile, that could be the moment that she needed. Big reversal found by Jada Parker though. My oh my, what a match this is. This could have been a main event. And now into a Hurricane Rana. Ivy Nile looking to maybe close in on a victory. She may have been thinking about that ankle lock. But Jada Parker found a big shoulder tackle instead. Now just dragging Ivy now away from the ropes. What has she got planned here? Maybe that hip attack again. I think she's setting it up here. Jada Parker off the ropes. Connecting for a second time. Surely she cannot kick out again, Ivy now. Is this it? She's done it. Jada Parker heads to Money in the Bank. My, oh my, what a match that was. What a debut for Jada Parker. As she heads to Money in the Bank to enter into that 8-superstar ladder match to determine who will be the first Women's United States Championship, or champion I should say. What a match that was. I'm speechless after that one. Well done to Jada Parker. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we move on with the show, we're into some tag team action. We have a triple threat tornado tag team match. And the first team making their way out to ringside is the Street Profits, looking to earn themselves some tag team gold here in 2K25. So the Street Profits didn't really get much of a chance in 2K24 universe mode, but maybe 2K25 could be their year. But they have to be victorious here tonight, as this is a number 1 contenders match to determine who will be the next team to face off against the New Day. So the Street Profits are the first team making their way out here to ringside. So again, they're looking to maybe gain those tag team championships and kick off their 2K25 universe mode in style. But the New Day at WrestleMania were victorious in defeating Big E. Big E tried to take those titles away from Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston all on his own. But unfortunately for Big E, he was unsuccessful. And you have to think that that was maybe a mountain too high to climb even for Big E. But I'm sure that's not the last that we've seen of him. As now the Street Profits just dancing away, enjoying this moment. But can they be victorious here tonight? Will they be dancing at the end of the night? We'll have to wait and see. And next up, we have the Hyena from the Bloodline. It is Tama Tonga. So Tama Tonga looking to bring some gold back to his family. We did see Tama Tonga, Tongaloa both siding with Solo Sikoa in 2K24 universe mode. And it was believed that Jacob Fatu was maybe on Solo's side. But The Rock has made it clear that he was the man to bring Jacob Fatu in. And he was the man to ensure that Jacob Fatu had an opportunity to head to the Elimination Chamber and take that World Heavyweight Championship. But Tama Tonga now is separated from Solo Sikoa, as we saw Solo Sikoa get drafted over to Monday Night Raw. And well, I suppose that at the moment Tama Tonga is undrafted. So if he is unsuccessful here tonight, then maybe we could see him heading over to Monday Night Raw and maybe trying to go after the tag team gold over there, but we'll have to wait and see how things pan out as Tama Tonga slowly makes his way into the ring. So we'll have to see how vicious Tama Tonga is going to become in this Universe Mode series, and is he going to be able to get some tag team gold for the Bloodline as he throws the ones up. But the question is, who is that for? Is that for Solo Sikoa? Or is it maybe even for the final boss, perhaps? Because the final boss is over here on Friday Night SmackDown. I highly doubt that he's throwing up the ones for Roman Reigns. But I guess that is also a possibility. Or maybe even Jey Uso as well. And well, here is Tama Tonga's tag team partner. It is Tonga Loa. Tonga Loa, a man that we didn't see much of in 2K24, unless he was in the tag team division, which it seems like he's remaining in that tag team division. Boos ringing around the stadium for Tonga Loa, but Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga seemingly separated from their once tribal chief in Solo Sikoa. But it seems like they're still thinking about tag team gold over here on Friday Night SmackDown, as Tonga Loa makes his way into the ring. So can the Bloodline maybe add some more gold to the family here? Well, not tonight, but in the near future. And well, here comes the last team in this matchup. It is A-Town Down Under, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. They both were seen at the start of WWE 2K24 Universe mode, and they did actually team up with Logan Paul for a short period of time. But that seemed to fizzle out quite quickly. But Austin Theory and Grayson Waller now in 2K25, looking to maybe kickstart their Universe mode career in a better fashion than they did in 2K24. We'll have to wait and see whether they can be successful here this evening. There's Grayson Waller talking a little bit of trash to the WWE Universe just there. So Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, big opportunity for them to progress and maybe take on the New Day. But the crowd don't seem too pleased to see them. So it will be interesting to see who the crowd would cheer for if these two were to maybe progress and become the #1 contenders. The same could maybe be said about the Bloodline as well. But here we go, triple threat tornado tag action. Bell rings and we're underway. The Street Profits, the Bloodline, and A-Town Down Under, all gonna go at it to see who will face off against the New Day. It's Tama Tonga, big Inzaguri, taking Montez Ford off his feet. And now into the pinfall, Austin Theory gonna get a victory, but no, big kick out. A big breakup of the pin by Angelo Dawkins. As Angelo Dawkins now bringing a baseball bat into play here, looking to utilize that bat on Tonga Loa, but a big reversal was found just there. And now big Inzaguri by Montez Ford, using his speed here. There's Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa looking to try and take control of this matchup. A big hip toss by Tonga Loa there to Angelo Dawkins. Montez Ford heading to the outside. A lot of action going on here. Montez Ford momentarily had that kendo stick in hand as he just rakes the back of Tama Tonga, giving Tama Tonga a bit of a taste of his own medicine as inside the ring. Big DDT connecting by Austin Theory. Grayson Waller and Austin Theory probably in the best position right now as they're in control inside the ring. So A-Town Down Under, at least for now, probably the closest for a victory, but Grayson Waller, just as I say that, rolling to the outside. Angelo Dawkins taking out A-Town Down Under all on his own here. A big hip toss, dropping Austin Theory spine first onto that baseball bat. As Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa were looking to maybe take down Angelo Dawkins, but he takes down Tama Tonga with a big DDT. Now off the springboard into a DDT by Montez Ford. So much happening right here. It's hard to keep up. Montez Ford now up on the top rope. Austin Theory was looking to maybe save his tag team partner, but Angelo Dawkins was quickly in there to stop him from doing so. And now Tonga Loa just slamming Montez Ford down before grabbing a hold of that baseball bat. Tonga Loa here was looking to maybe utilize that bat on Grayson Waller, but Grayson Waller was quicker to the punch. Now big clubbing blows by Angelo Dawkins, big strikes here And Montez Ford went off the springboard again there, looking for a DDT, but couldn't quite find it. Big reversal by Grayson Waller. Oh, that kendo stick off of the face of Tonga Loa multiple times here. And now Grayson Waller and Austin Theory both going for a pinfall at the same time here, but not done enough damage just yet, as now Tama Tonga, the man that's going for the pinfall. Austin Theory a little bit distracted in the corner by Montez Ford there, at least momentarily. And it looks like, oh, into that big DDT. Tama Tonga looking for the victory here. But Angelo Dawkins, well, he's just taken out the ref. I think that was accidental, but you can never be too sure. It's now the referee down and out here. There are, of course, no disqualifications, though, in this one, so it doesn't really matter whether the referee is down and out or not. There's now the Bloodline inside the ring, looking to take control of the matchup. Things getting a little bit heated inside the ring as two kendo sticks being swung at the same time, but Montez Ford, the man, able to strike with that kendo stick first. And now, oh, Tonga Loa driving Montez Ford head first with that Samoan driver, and now Austin Theory stopping Tama Tonga from whatever he was planning there. Now Grayson Waller giving Austin Theory the opportunity to maybe get the victory, but Grayson Waller into the pinfall himself. The referee caught in the corner there momentarily. I thought that was going to be it for Grayson Waller, but Montez Ford just about able to get the shoulder up at the last second. Austin Theory finding a big reversal there into a standing moonsault, showing off his own athleticism here. So much athleticism on display in this matchup, and it looked like Austin Theory had gone for a low blow on Angelo Dawkins there, but he missed out on it. Now Angelo Dawkins planting Tama Tonga into the pinfall, looking for the victory. Can he do it? Austin Theory getting a little bit confused there for a moment, but eventually Austin Theory able to stop Angelo Dawkins' pinfall, and now trying to steal a victory here. But Tama Tonga and Angelo Dawkins able to break up the count. Oh, and a low blow connecting onto Tama Tonga by Austin Theory. Now Austin Theory. Oh, Grayson Waller looking to steal a victory here. Could this be it? Grayson Waller. Oh my word, last possible second. Tama Tonga gets the shoulder up. Grayson Waller has been a split second away on two separate occasions from getting a victory here for A-Town Down Under. So the question has to be asked, does that mean that is Grayson Waller's night here tonight? Or does that mean his luck has run out? It's now Grayson Waller off of the ropes into a big left hand, dropping Montez Ford, and Montez Ford finding a big reversal now. Grayson Waller diving to the outside, but just missing out on that double axe handle. And big right hands by both Montez Ford and Tama Tonga as Austin Theory comes flying with that suicide dive. And now Montez Ford into a sit-out powerbomb. My goodness. Well, there's bodies all over the place on the outside here. But the question is, which team is going to progress and become the #1 contenders to face off against the New Day? We have to wait and see, but at the moment it seems like A-Town Down Under probably would have to be the favourites, because they've come the closest to getting a victory on a couple of occasions. Austin Theory surprisingly not following Montez Ford into the ring there. Might have been a wise choice to maybe try and get the victory, as now he goes into the ring, but oh, and he's caught Montez Ford into A-Town Down. But then Angelo Dawkins and Tama Tonga back into the ring. Austin Theory, if he had entered the ring maybe a little bit sooner, that probably would have been the end of the match. There's now Tonga Loa looking to take down A-Town Down Under all on his own. But Austin Theory and Grayson Waller getting the upper hand here. Now Tama Tonga, he also rolls to the outside. Austin Theory all alone inside the ring with a kendo stick in hand, looking to strike Montez Ford, but he can't quite beat Montez Ford to the punch. Austin Theory though. Oh, a spear connecting out of nowhere by Tonga Loa. And now Tonga Loa was just taking Grayson Waller over to that announce desk, but a reversal was found by Grayson Waller. And now, big headbutt and double axe handle, both connecting at the same time on Grayson Waller there. And then reverse DDT, just planting Montez Ford on the back of his head on the concrete floor. Tama Tonga now heading up to the top rope. What on earth is he thinking? Tama Tonga looking to fly into a crossbody, connecting with Angelo Dawkins. Montez Ford just dropped on the back of his neck onto the knee of Austin Theory. Now, Angelo Dawkins may have just cost himself there, but luckily for him, Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga are straight into the ring to save the matchup. Angelo Dawkins went for a taunt at the worst possible time, it seemed like. And Tonga Loa could have maybe been thinking about going for a big Samoan drop there, but a reversal was found. There's now Tonga Loa looking to steal the victory on Austin Theory, but Montez Ford, the man that saves the matchup this time. So much action going on, it's so hard to keep up. There's now Grayson Waller heading to the outside here, setting things up. Grayson Waller into the stunner as Tama Tonga heads to the outside. This could be it. Tonga Loa slowly into the ring, just about able to save the count. I feel like that was it. Grayson Waller a split second away from getting the victory. Tama Tonga seemed like he didn't realise that Grayson Waller was going to go for the pinfall, but Tonga Loa just about at the last possible second found that reversal, or found a way to break up the pin, I should say. It's now Tonga Loa back into the ring again, but a big right hand meets him by Grayson Waller. Grayson Waller clearly feeling the frustration. 3 times now he's been very close to getting a victory. Big enziguri by Angelo Dawkins in the corner to Tama Tonga. Tama Tonga got all those bruises across his back. Same can be said for Austin Theory here. There's now Austin Theory up. Angelo Dawkins looking to put him into the corner. The referee getting in the way there. And Angelo Dawkins just going for that powerbomb instead. And dropping Angelo Dawkins face first was Tama Tonga as he finds a big reversal. And looking for a kick to the midsection, but a stunner connecting by Grayson Waller into the pinfall. But then Montez Ford is there to break up the count this time. Grayson Waller, his timing just seems to be a little bit off here. The same could be said with Austin Theory as well. If their timing was a little bit better, then maybe they would have the victory. As Tonga Loa, he could be the man that maybe gets the victory here. Grayson Waller in quite the state right now. Blood just pouring all over the mat here. As Tonga Loa just taking his time and sending Montez Ford to the outside, but Grayson Waller also rolling to the outside. Probably a wise decision that. As Tonga Loa connecting with a big splash on Montez Ford, and Grayson Waller catching Tonga Loa with that low blow before running away here. Now going after Tama Tonga. Maybe trying to stop the bloodline here is Grayson Waller. He heads back into the ring. Grayson Waller going for a taunt here. Maybe not the best time to do so. As Angelo Dawkins back into the ring, but he's met with a big boot and then a low blow by Tonga Loa this time. Well, how many more times are we going to see the low blow here this evening? There's Grayson Waller inside the ring alone with Angelo Dawkins. The referee getting in the way once more. She really needs to work on her positioning here this evening. Angelo Dawkins, though, catching Grayson Waller inside the ring and going for the victory here. This one could be all over. Tonga Loa not able to break up the count, but Grayson Waller able to kick out here as a roll-up. But Tonga Loa, is this going to be it? To steal the victory, but no. Angelo Dawkins again able to power out. Well, how much longer is this tag team match going to go on for? You have to wonder which team is going to be victorious. 3 men on the outside, 3 men inside the ring. There's another roll-up attempt here. And Grayson Waller in big, big trouble. This one could be over. No, he's able to kick out. Grayson Waller just avoiding that big spear attempt. Looking for a big boot, but Angelo Dawkins finds a reversal of his own and sends Grayson Waller flying across the ring, and now Angelo Dawkins has been caught by Tama Tonga, who plants him face first into the mat, and now into the pinfall, looking for the victory. This could be it. Oh my goodness, somehow Angelo Dawkins is still in there, and a roll-up attempt now by Austin Theory. My word, I don't know how I'm keeping up with this action, because it's constant here, non-stop stuff. I guess this is what happens when there's so many men involved all at the same time. Montez Ford now on the announce desk, slammed face first into that reinforced announce desk, and now a Samoan driver on the outside by Tonga Loa. Big frog splash inside the ring by Tama Tonga. My spear on the outside by Angelo Dawkins as well. Well, I don't really know where to look here, because it feels like every second there's something else happening. There's now A-Town Down Under, both inside the ring at the same time. That's a good position for them, but well, Grayson Waller a couple of times here striking Austin Theory. You have to wonder, is that accidental or not? And getting in the way of Tonga Loa there. There's Grayson Waller, and she's now connected with that hip toss. And now Tama Tonga could be the one to get the victory. Into the pinfall, looking for the win. Oh my word, Austin Theory just about gets the shoulder up here. Now Tonga Loa, the man that's been caught by Montez Ford, slammed down to the mat. Now Tama Tonga, well, that looked like he just stole the move from Angelo Dawkins. Now Austin Theory back to his feet. I thought maybe for a second there he may think about going for the pinfall, but instead Austin Theory looking to drive the knee into the back of the neck and then going for the pinfall here. Austin Theory looking for the victory. Tama Tonga, the man, back into the ring to break up the count. Now 3 tag teams here, but only one can be the number 1 contenders. As the Bloodline now getting control of this matchup. Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa both inside the ring. Tonga Loa alone now. Big knee to the face of Grayson Waller, but Montez Ford is the man back into the ring. Just in time. Good timing from Montez Ford there. As now Tonga Loa plants him down on the mat. And a spear connecting. Oh my word. But now A-Town Down connecting by Austin Theory, but Tama Tonga there is the man that's still on his feet on the outside. He took down Grayson Waller. So if Grayson Waller was able to get the upper hand there, then that surely would have been it. But now Angelo Dawkins the one stealing the victory perhaps. Angelo Dawkins! No, he's not quite able to. I wonder whether maybe that frog splash may have just cost the Street Profits there. And Montez Ford gets the victory. Big victory for the Street Profits here. So Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins will go on to face the New Day for the WWE Tag Team titles. A massive victory for the Street Profits. Could they be the next Tag Team Champions perhaps? And ladies and gentlemen, as we move into our main event of the evening, we have the former WWE Women's Champion, the woman who lost her championship just before WrestleMania in 2K24. Tiffany Stratton is in singles action here tonight, but we are aware that Tiffany Stratton has made it clear that she is going back after that WWE Women's Championship. So she has her eyes set firmly on Bayley, the woman who took down both Sasha Banks and Io Sky, both at the same time at WrestleMania in a triple threat match. Tiffany Stratton had a moment where she was thinking about adding herself to that matchup, but she had unfinished business with Nia Jax. And so she put down Nia Jax once and for all at WrestleMania. And now she's looking to kickstart her 2K25 universe mode in style. But it's going to be a huge challenge for her, because not only is it the former WWE Women's Champion in this match, but it's also the former Women's World Champion, Bianca Belair, the woman who took on Jade Cargill at WrestleMania. And unfortunately for Bianca Belair, it seemed like no matter how many times she hit that KOD on Jade Cargill, it didn't matter. Jade Cargill was just going to stay in that match as long as she possibly could. And Jade Cargill walked out of WrestleMania as the Women's World Champion after receiving 4 KODs. So you have to wonder, does Bianca Belair maybe have a little bit of doubt in her mind perhaps as to whether she can get the job done? I'm sure that this evening will probably be a big moment for her, as she'll want to turn things around here this evening. But Tiffany Stratton, Bianca Belair going head to head right now. Bell rings and we're underway here, and right out their gates, Bianca Belair with a big spear. And then Tiffany Stratton finding a reversal, and then Bianca Belair also finding her own reversal here. Evenly matched, but now Bianca Belair, the EST, showing why she is the strongest in the division, dropping Tiffany Stratton from up high. Now Tiffany back to her feet, big clothesline connecting with the EST. Tiffany Stratton, the former women's champion, she will go on to face Bayley at Backlash. That has been confirmed by the general manager, Rey Mysterio. So Tiffany Stratton now with a bit of a headlock connecting there, but Bianca Belair quickly out of that one, and a big right hand dropping Tiffany Stratton. So Tiffany Stratton looking to make it Tiffy time once again, but this time in 2K25's Universe Mode series. As now, I'm not sure how wise this is from Tiffany Stratton to go head to head with Bianca Belair, the EST, as they're trading blows here. Big strikes now. Bianca Belair, big chops across the chest by both these women. Oh, big slap across the jaw there, almost taking Bianca Belair off her feet. Tiffany Stratton getting the upper hand right now. The EST in quite some trouble here. Tiffany Stratton driving her back towards the corner, but the EST still on her feet. Now Tiffany Stratton into the Alabama Slam, into the pinfall, looking for the victory. Could she do it? Tiffany Stratton, no. The EST just about able to hang in there, but Tiffany Stratton a split second away from maybe getting that victory. She may have been thinking about going up to the top rope there, but the EST back to her feet quickly. Big strikes by Tiffany Stratton takes Bianca Belair down to the mat. And hold on a second, it's the women's champion here, Bayley, causing a bit of a distraction, and Bianca Belair taking advantage of that distraction by the women's champion, Bayley. Could she be about to maybe cost Tiffany Stratton this matchup, as the EST into the pinfall looking for a victory, but just a 1 count found. And well, Bianca Belair seems a bit shocked there, but I'm not sure why she's so shocked, as Tiffany Stratton is the former women's champion. And while Bianca Belair was looking for the glam slam, but then Tiffany Stratton found a reversal and then just tossing Bianca Belair across the ring. Tiffany Stratton now just measuring Bianca Belair off of the springboard, looking for that swanton, but the EST found a reversal. Tiffany Stratton though really holding her own here. As now Tiffany Stratton with the EST up into the sit-out powerbomb. Tiffany Stratton taking the fight to the EST. Bianca Belair having to use the ropes to get back to her feet, but a big reversal found there. That could be a game changer in this one. But Tiffany Stratton, another Alabama Slam, and she's busted Bianca Belair wide open with the impact, but a big kick out found. Well, that must have been some impact, as Tiffany Stratton now going for the pinfall again here. Feet on the ropes, but luckily for Bianca Belair, the referee saw it. Now Bianca, oh, she's got Tiffany Stratton up into the KOD. Is this going to get the job done here tonight? Tiffany Stratton in trouble, but she's able to kick out. And Bianca Belair, the doubt must be creeping in for her as she heads up to the top rope. The KOD couldn't get the job done at WrestleMania, and it may not get the job done here tonight against Tiffany Stratton. And now Bianca Belair, oh my word, the athleticism. Moonsault off the top rope, showing Tiffany Stratton how it's done. Back to the top rope for a third time here. Wanting Tiffany Stratton back up on her feet. Tiffany Stratton taken down with that crossbody. The EST seems to have kicked it into another gear ever since being busted open. We have to wonder, is she maybe suffering from a bit of a concussion perhaps here? It's now the EST sending Tiffany Stratton back into the ring. And Bianca Belair now just stalking Tiffany Stratton, looking to maybe finish this match up, but a big right hand sends Tiffany onto the ropes. Bianca Belair getting a little bit more aggressive here as this match goes on. Now Tiffany Stratton up on the shoulders once more. KOD connecting again. This could be all over. Into the pinfall, Bianca Belair for the victory. The crowd want another one, but is this it? No, Tiffany Stratton still in this one. 2 KODs, not quite able to get the job done. Into a shooting star now. Into the pinfall again, looking for the victory. No. Tiffany Stratton showing that grit and that heart that she'll need when she goes on to face Bayley. But Bianca Belair once again looking for another KOD connecting. This has surely got to be it. Third KOD. Tiffany Stratton has been defeated. A big victory for the EST, but, well, Bayley did show her face this evening, and it seems like she's becoming a thorn in the side of Tiffany Stratton right now. But Bianca Belair will probably need to see some medical staff for that gash on her head, as I'm sure she's probably suffering from a bit of a concussion here, but a big victory for her regardless. And well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a surprise appearance here to close out Friday Night SmackDown. The final boss, the WWE Undisputed Champion, is making a surprise appearance here on Friday Night SmackDown. I was under the impression that we wouldn't be seeing him for maybe quite some time following the WWE draft, especially after he seemed to make it clear that he does whatever the hell he wants as the final boss, because not only does he run the show, but he owns the show. But the final boss has another message for us here this evening. And well, a big surprise to see the final boss here on Friday Night SmackDown. But the question is, what is the message that he has for us? And again, we can see that the Samoan Werewolf is not by The Rock's side here this evening. The Rock did state during the WWE draft at the end of his promo that he had an assignment for the Samoan Werewolf, so I have to assume that maybe that is where Jacob Fatu is. Maybe he's off busy doing whatever The Rock has asked him to do. But I still wonder, what on earth could that assignment be? As now The Rock slowly making his way into the ring with that WWE Undisputed Championship in hand. The surprising thing is, we haven't actually really seen main event Jey Uso as of yet. Could we maybe see him here tonight, perhaps? Although I'm not sure whether it would be the wisest decision to interrupt the final boss, especially when he wants to talk to the people. He calls himself the People's Champion. I'm not sure that the WWE Universe would quite agree with him anymore. So the final boss making his way into the ring, just soaking in the crowd here. A mixture of boos and cheers here by the WWE Universe. Some die-hard fans who will just boo The Rock no matter what here. Or I should say, would just cheer The Rock no matter what here. But there are some fans who would also just boo The Rock. Ever since he became the final boss, just a new attitude. But let's see what The Rock has got to say here this evening.
Finally, the final boss has come back to SmackDown. Now, don't get too excited, because The Rock is only here for one reason and one reason only, to remind all you jabronis that you are standing in the era of the final boss. And let The Rock make one thing perfectly clear. The Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, is not here tonight. Why? Because The Rock gave him an assignment. The Rock sent him on a mission. So that means there will be no Jacob Fatu tonight. But trust The Rock when he tells you this, when he returns. Oh, you will all feel the wrath of the Samoan werewolf. But enough about that, because The Rock has something far more important to address. You see, The Rock is a busy man. The Rock has movies to shoot. The Rock has business deals to close. The Rock is on the board of directors at TKO, which means The Rock doesn't just run this show. The Rock owns this show. The Rock does whatever the hell The Rock damn well pleases. If The Rock wants to show up on SmackDown, he shows up on SmackDown. If The Rock wants to walk into Raw, he walks into Raw. And if The Rock wants to take a little vacation while holding on to this championship, well then, that's exactly what The Rock is going to do. Now. Some of you might be sitting there thinking, well, Rock, if you're leaving for Hollywood, doesn't that mean you have to vacate your title? Oh, you stupid sons of bitches. You actually thought The Rock was going to give up this championship? No. This title stays right here with the final boss. And there ain't a damn thing that anyone in this company, anyone in that locker room, or anyone in this audience can do about it.
Hold on a second. It is the CEO of the company. It is Triple H. So we're about to see a bit of conflict in power here. The game, Triple H clearly not happy with what The Rock has been saying here. The Rock making it clear that he has some films to get busy with over in Hollywood. And he wants to take that WWE Championship with him. But let's see what the game has got to say in response to The Rock here this evening.
You know, Rock, I've heard a lot of BS come out of your mouth over the years. But this takes the cake. You think you can just take off for months at a time and keep that title? You think because you're on the board of directors, you can do whatever you want? No. Rock, it doesn't work that way. We need a fighting champion on SmackDown, not a part-time movie star who shows up whenever he feels like it. So here's how it's gonna go, Rock. You want to be champion? Fine. But if you want to stay champion, you're gonna have to defend that title. And not just at the big events, not just at SummerSlam, not just at Survivor Series. You're gonna be an active superstar every single week. You're going to show up, you're going to wrestle, and you're going to earn the right to hold that title.
Well, it seems like Triple H is not backing down here.
No.
Oh, well, the final boss simply refusing all of Triple H's demands. But what on earth does that mean going forward?